are at Hardknocks 8 in Onehunga, South Auckland, New Zealand. It's the 29th of September and we are ready to rumble. Join the queue tonight from Gladrap is pro heavyweight boxer Mike Douglas and Isaac Savage. Mike, great to have you on board tonight and welcome.
Mate, fantastic to be here. I'm liking Hardknocks show they've got on tonight. Quite looking forward in particular to this bout that we're having up next. Interesting to watch and really curious how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mew Pathoumphanh.
Just a little bit of a hiccup in there with the wrong fighter coming out at the start of that. Interesting. I don't know what happened on back there.
We had a last minute change. We've got Chevy Stewart there in the blue.
Chevy Stewart in the blue corner. Yes, that's correct.
And Mew in the red.
Mew coming out into the red. I'm liking Mew's entrance song here. This is Vladimir Klitschko's main entrance song, as you all know. Personally, my hero, if you ask me.
Being the heavyweight you are, and saying that, I do like Klitschko's style, but you can't take away the craziness of Tyson Fury, who's fighting Wilder in a time.
Mate, I can see Wilder finishing him with that one shot, but I'm sitting back and I can see my boy Fury. He's sort of my hero. I like what he gets up to outside the ring and inside the ring.
Love the honesty, love the craziness. Love how he is, like you said, in and out of the ring. He's probably one of the realest people in boxing, the way he just talks and expresses what's on his mind.
Mate, he says what it is, eh? He's just I think he's probably more down to earth than what you think, eh? But Deontay Wilder, what a right hand we got lined up on there off Deontay.
Bronze bomber. And speaking of bombers, you know Chevy reasonably well coming out of the gym, your gym, Strikeforce. How's he been going, and I guess leading up in training, and how do you think he's going to go tonight?
Mate, I'm looking forward to Chevy. This is going to be great for Chevy. He's worked away at this. He needs this, and it's Stormforce cornered, and in the corner there is Norm Graham, former NZ middleweight champion of New Zealand. Great guy, great team. We'll see how it goes. This is Chevy's first bout, and I've got my hopes for Chevy, and I think he'll do well. This will be a test because I believe the guy he's fighting has had 7 kickboxing fights, if I'm corrected. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, but Chevy will be a bit of performance, and I'm curious to see how the kickboxer stance will come out. You know, they've trained at kickboxing. They're a bit more square. I know Chevy's been training at his boxing, but we'll see how it pulls off as the fight goes on.
The thing with the kickboxers, as we all know, they come forward. Unlike boxers, they throw every shot with bad intention, because in kickboxing you do have to lay in punishing shots every blow. Boxers like to feint, set up their punches more. So it's going to be interesting to see these styles connect tonight.
Oh, mate, yeah, very interesting fights go.
Welterweight boxing action. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing purple trunks with white and blue trim. Weighing in at 66 kgs. Up from Hamilton, give it up for Chevy Stewart. You forgot your groin cup, bro? Come on.
They're calling out the groin guard.
Oh,
Needs to be put in place before they jump in the ring. And I'm liking the way Chevy's moving around. He's looking pretty comfortable considering it's his first fight tonight, Mike.
Yeah, first fight. I know Chevy's got a lot of confidence and stuff, but, you know, obviously underlaying that confidence, there'll be the nerves going on, as we all know. But I think his opponent here might owe his corner a box of beer or something like that for getting the old groin guard.
Look, let's look forward to him coming out now. We've got the ring girl providing a little bit of entertainment before this fight starts.
Isaac, you don't seem to be moving your eyes right now. You need to concentrate on the job at hand, mate.
Hey, look, I was just having a break before the fight starts, mate, and hopefully this guy gets out soon so we can get on to the action at hand, opposed to the action that's going on inside the ring right now.
Yeah, no, I think the crowd are liking this, but looks like our boy's got his groin guard sorted, and he's getting in the ring.
As you said earlier as well, he is the lighter of the two, but he has more experience. So Mew there in the red corner has more experience. Chevy has got that weight advantage tonight.
And I think that's going to make it a good matchup, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a big weight advantage. Well, there's a few kilos on there, But hey, the boys are fighting in 16-ounce gloves, so they're in 16-ounce gloves. They're not gloves designed to hurt each other. So I think people watching this, will be a great entertainment fight for the crowd to watch tonight.
I'm looking forward to this as well. Kickboxer, 7 fights experience against first-time fighter, puncher. I guess no fight experience from Chevy Chase there in the blue. Yeah,
and there's no fight experience, but he's been training in that boxing style. And I think watching the boxer against the kickboxer, predominantly in my past experience, I've seen boxers taking advantage of the kickboxers when they come into the boxing world, because it is different. It is different, and their whole stances and everything like that. But hey.
Whoa, I didn't even hear the bell. They're just getting straight into it. Mew taking up a guard against a very, very aggressive Chevy.
I hope that Chevy doesn't outpunch himself on the very first start of this fight. Maybe he's a bit nervous while he's flying in there. But in the corner, he's quite relaxed.
The aggression from Chevy. He's coming out hard and fast like a Chevy Impala.
We can see the experience on the kickboxer, though. He's relaxing. He's looking quite into it. He's working into it. They'll warm up into this fight. Chevy keeps up this work rate, though. If he can keep up this work rate for the 3 rounds, it'll be interesting to see how the judges score it.
You can definitely see too, obviously sitting here ringside, the weight difference. Just looking at their body types, there's at least 5 to 6, 7 maybe kilograms difference between these boys.
Yes, there is. You can see the weight difference in there, but I can, just by watching that kickboxing boy, he's got experience in this ring.
Well, he's very composed, and you can tell that even from when the bell dings, the look in their eyes, the way they hold their gloves, and the way they are composed. And saying that Chevy is not looking like a first-time fighter. It's not. He's coming out aggressive, all guns blazing. So head off to him.
To be honest with Chevy, I'm quite proud watching this, and it's great to see him coming out and getting stuck in. He's leaving his chin out a little bit too much. Maybe he's tucked that in a little bit. But for my kickboxing boy there, well, mate, nice composure, and that was the word I was looking for.
The right hand is staying just beside the chin, keeping safe, and he's popping that jab out now and then. And he is, like, as we're noticing, he's looking a little bit more comfortable. But, geez, there's a bit of a shot there, slightly off balance. Loving the aggression from Chevy, just moves forward like an absolute maniac.
Oh, mate, hey, I can see Chevy needs to sit back and watch this fight and learn from it. And for our kickboxing boy here,
he's in for a hard night. It's a hard night.
It's a hard night of him, but I know he's taken on a boy with a bit of extra weight. But as I can vouch for everyone, this boy has not had a fight before, and he would have only been training. He would have only been training in the gym for about 3 months tops.
We've seen it so often, though. At times, you get a heavier guy against a lighter guy, more experienced. And at times, the experience doesn't mean anything, because styles make fights. And sometimes a newbie can take out the experienced veteran.
Mate, I totally agree with you, because there's certain people, like in my own experience, I've sparred guys, and I've sparred them, and I've had extreme difficulty. Then I've sparred another guy who's sparred with that guy, and they take control of them, and I'm wondering why, and I can get control of them. You know how it makes out? Just styles matters so much.
And boxing, MMA, kickboxing, mathematics don't always work out. Just because you beat one guy, it doesn't mean the other guy's going to beat him, vice versa. And here's what we're seeing tonight. First-time fighter against a guy 7 fights. I'm seeing Chase actually controlling this fight with pure aggression.
What have we had happen over in the corner here? Oh, come on, Stormforce team, let's get that. Oh, we must be missing a mouth guard.
Yeah, we are all sorted now. And the clapper is going to go for round 2. Mew's looking very excited, very keen to get back in there again. Throws a nice little left to start off. But Chase coming through, all guns blazing. Not even basically jabbing or feinting or anything, just throwing 1, 2, 4 straight punches.
He's rushing it, and what he needs to take from this fight and watching it is learning on his own composure. He needs to compose himself, and I'd say work on it, and he's in there. But mate, this kickboxer boy, crikey, good on you, mate, Mew.
And look at him just charge forward. I've got to admit, those punches aren't very they're very unorthodox, almost quite different from what you'd learn in boxing, but it seems to be working. So throw that out the window. His aggression is racking up the points in this fight.
Oh, yes, very more the aggressive, but I can see hopefully Chevy's fitness will last on this, because he's got quite a bit of a good work rate going up. And so how far are we through this round? We must be...
Well, 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. And you're talking about Chevy's gas tank, but look at Chevy's face. He's not breathing too hard. He doesn't look too out of his comfort zone. He looks pretty good for halfway through this fight.
Halfway through his first fight too. Ooh.
Some people are really blowing gas this time, especially the heavier boys. I guess this is what happens in the lighter weights. You know, they're a lot leaner. They operate a bit more efficiently. Some of the guys in the bigger weights are blown out by this time in the fight.
Oh, see, and I want to make it clear to everybody watching this fight, these are 16-ounce gloves these boys are fighting in, and, you know, this fight here, yes, there is a bit of a weight difference, but it's the experience, and I'm actually really surprised on Chevy's work rate. It's good.
Well, like you said, it's a good experience for him. We've got 10 seconds to go, according to the clapper there. And Chevy finishing strong, just as we say that. Mew lands a beautiful left hook.
Hey, he doesn't want to get too confident, Chevy. I think Mew might have something up his sleeves waiting for us in this last round. We've got 7 fights by Mew.
I couldn't call it better myself. And this is what Chev might realise from this fight, that you can blow out and throw everything you got at somebody, but they sometimes don't always go down.
No, mate, they don't always go down. But as I'm saying, I'm seeing from watching the boys, they're not really. He needs to, I'd say, work on his punch and learning to sit down on the punches and get a bit of more weight and a bit more directness in the punches.
Well, this is the beauty of it being recorded, and you know, some of the fights that some of the people have had back in the day weren't recorded, so it's really hard to reflect on what you should improve on, what you should do, what you shouldn't. You do the same with some of your videos, right?
Oh, mate, I sit there and I think what GladraP TV is doing is brilliant for the boxers to learn from this, because we've got footage and it'll always be the access. Maybe there's a little bit of homework going on from other crews prior, you know, so fights might be more evenly matched because we've got previous footage to see and match them up.
Round 3.
Here we are for round number 3. Chev coming out all guns blazing once again, just starting off the round like an absolute axe welding maniac.
Hey, and let's not forget, both of these boys have taken this fight on last minute. Last minute, both of these boys have taken this fight.
Well, it's quite funny. Storm rocked up, Norm, and he said, when are we on? And they said, you fight number 1, and how far away is that? Oh, 20 minutes. So, you know, you rock up to the event, you got to get your boy warmed up as soon as you arrive. It's all been off the cuff and quite spontaneous tonight, isn't it?
See, the research for this fight was personally done by myself over the phone, and myself and Norm, and so we sit back and you watch a fight like this, and then you're hearing about this guy got this kill, but I wasn't keen to take Chevy in this fight just purely because of this boy's experience. But hey, he's showing it now, isn't he?
Chev and Mew are going at it. Mew's coming forward. You know, we're talking about the experience now, and he's starting to land some of those hooks.
Ooh.
And Chev's walking into them as well.
This is just showing Chevy's experience.
But look at Chev coming back. He's not taking a bar of it.
Oh, mate, these two are brilliant. Look at them go at it. Well, I'm having a
another hook.
The old kickboxers experience is coming through right now.
And you know, look at both of their faces. The Mew's looking composed. Chev's looking a little bit more, I guess, fatigued of the two, but he's still forward. We have got 30 seconds to go. Who wants us more? Both boys are starting to look a bit tired.
This last 30 seconds is where these boys need to step in. They need to both step in and impress the judges. Who wants this fight will be made in the last 30 seconds.
Big shots landed from both boys. Mew, Chev are both going at it. Look at these shots that Chev's throwing and also Mew landing. This is a toe-to-toe war, Mike.
Is this a fight in the backstreet of South Auckland? Oh, mate, did you cop that?
This is a crazy fight. Look at these guys both going at it, hammering.
Mate, the crowd's loving this. Brilliant, boys. Excellent effort from both of you.
I want to see a round 4, Mike. That was absolutely crazy.
Mate, that last round, I'm quite surprised sitting back here, mate. And I think Mew, very impressive, mate. If you're listening to this at home, I think it's a great job. You've stepped up weight. You did have the experience of Chev. Stepping in and taking this fight last minute, knowing nothing about your opponent. Great work from both fighters. Either way this decision goes, both boys should hold their chins up high and hold.
It's been an absolute dream start. Well said, Mike. Both these fighters should be so proud of themselves after their effort.
And when I said hold your chin up high, don't do that in the fights, boys. You hold that chin up high, it's going to be a good night.
Hey, and you must be so proud of Mike too. I mean, he does not look like a guy that's jumping in for the first time. I've seen guys, you know, that a lot more fights, still don't have that composure and aggression.
Oh, mate, no, it shows what he's got on the inside, you know. Let's just get this back and refine it for him. He needs to refine this fight and look at this, and he needs to keep his work rate up.
Here we go now for the official decision.
The crowd love this.
And due to it being an exhibition fight, there's actually no winner. Well, both the winners on the day. I was actually looking forward to a decision, but it's an exhibition.
Oh,
so both guys are winners on the day.
Mate, both these boys hold their head up high. I think I'd be quite interested to see if this exhibition bout is not the fight of the night. Because
It's quite interesting because I think we were told prior this was an exhibition, then we completely forgot because the fight was that entertaining.
it's just the
Yeah, we wanted to
entertainment
see
we
the
had these
winner.
boys. It's excellent. Nah, but yeah, it's hats off and to the Stormforce corner and Norm up there. Great cornerman, and I'm sure he'll be very happy with his boy. And they'll go back and work on a few things. And I look forward to seeing Chevy in the gym myself.
Very entertaining fight. We all love that. What a fight.